tip, no matter how insignificant you might think it is, we're asking the public to reach out to us and we'll act on it. I'm going to give a brief description of the 6 fugitives that we're adding. As the Colonel said, you can go to the State Police website for additional information, some information on the case, aliases that they've been known to use, and any other identifying information such as scars, marks, tattoos, and anything else we've been able to develop. The first fugitive is Khaled Donna. He's wanted both for failing to register as a sex offender and failing to provide a DNA sample as he's mandated to do by law. He's a level 3 sex offender based on a 2008 conviction out of Essex County for indecent assault and battery under 14. This conviction stemmed from an incident where Donna followed an 11-year-old girl as she walked home for several blocks on the street. He then grabbed her along with an accomplice and dragged her down an alley and sexually assaulted her up against a building. Fortunately, there were witnesses who saw the attack occurring and they reached out to police, and when the Salem Police Department responded, Donna and the accomplice fled, and they were apprehended after a short foot pursuit. He has previous ties to Everett, Peabody, Lynn, and Boston. Number 2 is Reggie Ellenwood, wanted for failure to register as a sex offender. He was convicted in 1992, also in Essex County, for 8 counts of rape of a child, 6 counts of indecent assault and battery. The victims in this case were 2 pre-teenage girls who he sexually assaulted multiple times. In order to attempt to gain their silence, Mr. Ellenwood told them that he had previously murdered a young girl that he had sexually assaulted in the past. He has previous convictions in Massachusetts for assault and battery with a dangerous weapon. That dangerous weapon was a rifle, and also for accosting. He has past ties to Haverhill, Lynn, Boston, and Lawrence. Number 3 is Scott Halle. He's wanted on 2 counts for failure to register as a sex offender. He was convicted in Plymouth County in 2000 for rape and indecent assault and battery in a person 14 or older, and this was due to a sexual assault in Marshfield. Mr. Halle has previously been convicted on 3 separate occasions for failing to register as a sex offender. He is believed to be homeless at this point. Number 4 is Pedro Munoz. He's wanted for failure to register as a sex offender, and he's also wanted for failure to provide a DNA sample. He was convicted in 1982 in Worcester County for rape of a child, and the victim was 13 years old. Mr. Munoz has been on this list before. This is his 2nd time. He was caught in Pennsylvania back in 2008 after being featured on our most wanted list. He's also been convicted in Pennsylvania for statutory rape and corruption of a minor in a case in which the victim was 16 years old. Number 5 is Lenny Santiago, wanted for failure to register as a sex offender. He was convicted in 2002 for 2 counts of indecent assault and battery in a person 14 or older, and 3 counts of open and gross lewdness and lascivious behavior. These were 3 separate incidents. 2 of his victims were jogging on the street when they were assaulted by Mr. Santiago, and the 3rd victim was pushing a baby in a stroller. Mr. Santiago has a previous conviction in Massachusetts for failure to register, and he also has a Pennsylvania conviction for aggravated assault. The final individual is Miguel Villegas, wanted for failure to register, 2 counts. He was convicted in Worcester County back in 2003 for 2 counts of rape of a child and a single count of indecent assault and battery on a child, dissemination of matter harmful to a minor, and open and gross lewdness and lascivious behavior. The victim in this case was 6 years old. Villegas has previous convictions for assault with a dangerous weapon, which was a knife, assault and battery, breaking and entering, threatening to commit a crime, and other offenses. He has extensive ties to Worcester and New Jersey, and he's been homeless in the past. Again, additional information on each one of these individuals can be found on our website. And we ask the public to call 1-800-CAPTURE with a K. If they do have any information, again, no matter how insignificant it may seem, each one of the 6 individuals that's on this list have been classified by the Massachusetts Sex Offender Registry Board as high-risk Level 3 sex offenders.
Questions? Mike, why are these guys so hard to find?
Well, for a variety of reasons. Many of them, as you'll see, have multiple aliases. Many of them have been homeless in the past. They just bounce around from place to place, using different names, staying wherever and with whoever will take them. So it's a difficult task.
How do you decide who gets put on this list?
Well, I think a variety of reasons, but I think when you just listen to the facts of the cases why they were convicted, I mean, they were brutal assaults, and many of them were against children. So it's that, it's the fact that many of them refused to register. One's already been convicted 3 times. One was featured on this list before. So it's people that don't want to register, and they don't register, and they're dangerous, and they've committed heinous acts. So it's a variety of factors, and we just want to get them as quickly as we can.
It's got to be frustrating. Mr. Munoz was already listed. You found him, and now he's gone again. That's got to be pretty frustrating.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, Mr. Halle too. He's got 3 convictions, and not only with Munoz, he also has a conviction down in Pennsylvania. So he was convicted up here in '82, and 18 years later was convicted down in Pennsylvania. So that's why we want to catch him, and we want to